The current number 1 player in the world is using this absolutely incredible 4.3 elixir pump Royal Recruits 3 Musketeer deck, and today's video is about showing you how good this deck really is against the best players in the world. Starting off the game here against Drakes with just like goblins at the bridge. I could have played the goblins slightly better to get like one more step, but most likely it's going to defend anyway, and I think we're just going to go for Royal Recruits early on because that means we're cycling back to the evil Recruits and also making sure we're going to get a pump soon and also making sure to defend both lanes. So you're just going to go for Skelly Dranks, which is pretty nice for us because that means we can go for our own Skelly Dranks, and I really love 3 Musketeers deck. It's like one of my favorite decks of all time, and I just love to see them kind of being bad in the meta a bit. So I might just go now for my Elixir Pump, or I kind of want to chill for a few seconds. I think this guy plays Golem Pump anyway, so he doesn't have anything against Pump, so he will most likely Pump also. So I'm just going to go now for my Elixir Pump. He's going for his Elixir Pump. I'm just going to go now for my Heal Spirit. He activate King Tower for just 1 Elixir, of course, absolutely incredible, really worth a trade. And I'm thinking about going for 3 Musketeers, but I think it's not really the play. I kind of want to go Ghost first, but I kind of want to cycle back to another pump, or having also the Royal Recruits in hand in the evolution right now. So I think we're just going to go now for the evil Recruits, honestly, in the back. He's most likely just going to Tornado that, and then we are most likely going to go like for the 3 Musketeer split, so he's not able to play it or like to nail them all into one lane. So this is exactly what we're going to do now, because also look at that, guys. So the 3 Musketeers will kill the Skelly Dranks, and they will also kill the, or like they will also make sure to get a ton of pressure there. So I'm just going to go for my Goblins here. I'm also going to go for my Heal Spirit, since I know he doesn't really have the proper responses in hand. So the Heal Spirit is doing a great job here. I'm also going to go for a Bamboo, but just making sure a Knight is going to die. And look at the damage we're getting, right? He spent so much Elixir. And also a Bamboo is tanking on the left-hand side. 3 Musketeers are connecting, or like 2 Musketeers are connecting, better to say. And yeah, I love 3 Musketeers deck. One of my favorite archetypes of all time. To be fair, in the last couple of years, they weren't really too strong, but it seems like they're kind of back in the meta. So I'm just going to go for 3 Musketeers in the back in one lane and kind of want to block maybe the bridge with Royal Recruits, but it's kind of expensive, so I don't know if we're able to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to go for my Goblins here. Okay, I'm just going to go for this here. I'm just going to go for really good Heal Spirit timing and placement. Let's go. And the Musketeers are going to survive. I'm honestly can just go in for another Elixir Collector because this Lumberjack is completely wasted. And the Musketeers are just going to shred everything for a really huge pulse of Elixir trades. I'm just going to support with a Ghost because I can. He's forced to play a Knight. Anyway, that's what he does. And I think we're just going to go now for Royal Recruits in the back. And as I said, doesn't really matter what he does. We can just pressure again with with our Musketeers. I'm kind of thinking about just going 3 Musketeers opposite lane because he doesn't get his Golem, or he doesn't have his Golem in cycle anymore, and he's most likely just going to decide to spend something on the right lane, like his Electro, which is like his main counter card. So I'm just going to go for my Bramble here. I'm also going to go now for my Heal Spirit. I don't really see any way for him to defending this. You can just go now. I mean, the tower's down anyway, so kind of building up a huge push. And I mean, he also got the Elixir Pump, but we're just like controlling the game, and this type of matchups, of course, 3 Musketeers are absolutely incredible. Next game up here versus Lazarus, and we're just gonna go for Goblins here, and I'm just gonna go for Barbarian Barrel, and I think next up I'm just gonna go for the Evo Recruits. So I think 2.6, not 2.6, like 3.0 Expo Cycle is one of the harder matchups. I mean, we got the Recruits, but we don't really get an under tank, and like his cheap Fireball Cycle, of course, will put in some work against us, but I will try my best, and maybe we're able to bait out a Fireball early on now with our Skelly Dragons. At least that's what I'm playing for, because maybe he doesn't know my deck. But seems like he does. He does know my deck. So let's see. Maybe the Scale Rings are connecting to tower. They're not. And the thing is, like, I can't really pump now because he might just go Expo at the bridge. So I need to go for this. I'm just gonna go this. And now I'm just kind of interested to see how I'm able to stop this one, to be honest. Okay, I'm just gonna go Scale Rings like this. Scale Rings are doing an okay job with staying alive, actually. There was a really clean defense. Not gonna lie. He's like forced to play like even more archers, so we're wasting, or like he's wasting a ton of elixir and we're baiting out a ton of elixir. And maybe we're just gonna go now for Collector. The thing is, like, if he's gonna go Fireball, that would be really good. If he goes like for another Expo, that would be not good. So I'm just gonna wait here, and now I'm just gonna go for my Elixir Collector. So let's see, is he gonna go Expo? Seems like he wants to go Expo. I'm just gonna go for Royal Recruits. They're coming in time, so this is like absolutely incredible for us. Because they're now also gonna charge when they lose the shield. I'm just gonna go for my Ghost here. And his Knight is out of cycle, so keeping that in mind, we got a really solid push. And also now we get like another charge maybe. And we can play another elixir pump. So we're looking really, really solid here. And I think like with like all the elixir we're gaining, even if he goes in like for another aggressive expo, we should be back to warrior wickets really soon. So I'm just gonna go for this here. I'm just gonna go for my wickets now at the bridge. And I'm just gonna go for my ghost here. And skate rings are also coming down here. So skate rings are doing a great job. And I think the smartest thing I can do is just like pumping again and keep up the pump spam. Because I think this is kind of the play I want to do. Keep up the pump spam, making sure we're getting positive elixir advantage or positive elixir trades. Okay, that was really interesting. I know, kind of glitch there. But I mean, I'm playing Clash Royale, so glitches are kind of expected in a way. Okay, so skate ranks are doing a great job here. I'm just going to go for the ghost. He's like spamming here. Well played. Okay, it's time to mute this guy. You're a bit annoying, sir. Sorry. But we do get like the wickets going to tower. And I think what I'm going to do now is just going to go in for another sort of royal wickets. Kind of in the middle, kind of in the back. And I think I'm just going to go for skate rings here. And I might just go like for my 3 musketeers. Like, no, I'm just going to go elixir pump. Why should I go 3 musketeers, right? Which is just like a fireball negative elixir trade. So I'm just going to go for my ghost here. Okay, I might just go for 3 musketeers now in the back. Let's see. I mean, we got still goblins, so even with deciding to go for something, okay, this is fine for me. I'm just going to decide to go now for my wickets in the back because he's wasting fireball lock on the 3 musketeers, so lock is also out. And this is really good. I'm just going to go for my skeleties. Ghost. And now I'm just going to go here, Spirit. And I think I'm just going to go once again for warrior wickets, just like keep spamming them. And I'm also going to go skate rings here. And look at the elixir advantage we have, right? So much stuff also on the map. This is crazy. I can just go in for my ghost here. I don't know how he's going to stop this, right? He's just going to go fireball, but the one skate ring is connecting. He needs to go log on the opposite lane, but it doesn't really matter. GG's were played. Beating a difficult matchup. You normally shouldn't beat 3 musketeers with Expo. Of course, he did some mistakes, but also I think we played really well. And just like the pressure we're able to do, and like just surviving single elixir time, I think is the most important thing in this type of matchup. We're going to the next game here against GR8 Zat. So I'm just going to go for my ghost in the back and seeing how he's going to respond. Ghost always a solid play, kind of finding out if he has like a knight, if he has like, okay, he's playing a miner, which is of course really good for us. So using my heal spirit here and immediately going for elixir collector early on. I got scaly dragons in hand in case he's playing like a balloon cycle deck. Seems like he is. So I'm just going for my skate rings high. Barbarian bro like this. And I don't really honestly know what this guy is like, was like his plan was. I'm just gonna go for my heal spirit here, hopefully not in the bomb. Let's go. I'm also gonna go for goblins here, just making sure, okay, we're not taking too much damage and we got a really solid interaction start. I don't know, I think he wanted to split up barbarians, but it didn't work at all. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my skeleties now. I think I'm just gonna let both connect. Now I'm just gonna go chilly melee with the sky ranks here and controlling the game, hopefully. This might be a good step. So I'm just going for my royal wickets here. Royal wickets are coming in time. Perfect wickets. And I think with this miner being out of cycle, I might just go in. Do I go for elixir collector? We don't have anything against balloon now. I think I'm kind of going to chill first and then go for elixir collector. I mean, soon we're also back to another skelly ranks against this balloon. So I think we just need to cycle 1 more card. Like 2 more cards, but we just got like 3 elixir. But also it's looking really good. So I'm just going for my ghost here. Are you still playing, sir? Kind of have to unmute this guy after the last guy was pretty toxic. Okay, man. I love beating lava on you. Like just having the pump on the map is just one of the most satisfying things, like when your opponent doesn't have anything. And I feel like sometimes like when I'm playing like a minor control, like this magic archer from Remy Alley, guys, I apologize. You can sometimes struggle against pump decks because you just have like minor, when they're catching it, you're straight up like having a really big elixir disadvantage. I mean, it's possible to still defend since Bomb Tower Magic Archer Tornado is absolutely busted with Evo Knight, but still something you don't really want to see. So Evo Barbs just absolutely busted, shredding my 3 musketeers there, or like my 2 musketeers, but it's okay. We got another one, and yeah, we're still also getting some chip damage on the King Tower. So seems like we're still like keeping our tower alive. I'm just gonna go for another pump, right? Like if he decides to like pressure me and taking my tower, we got the pump advantage, and also I can just go for my heal spirit here. So heal spirit is coming down, making sure that we're staying alive. I'm just gonna go cycle my skate rings here to the right because he kind of needs to go in there. And okay, he decides to go opposite lane. This is smart. question if it's gonna be enough in 10 seconds, because I can also go now for my elixir collector here last second, which is making sure that we're staying alive. 4 seconds remaining. Balloon will never get like 3 shots in time. GG's, well played. Awesome victory. Really cheesy plays at the end, but it worked out. Next game up here was Jung Jet. So I'm just gonna go for my ghost. Once again, first play this time. We don't have the elixir collector. Okay. Soon. So I'm just gonna go for 3 musketeers, making sure defend is scaling possibly straight, and also, yeah, just like splitting them to make sure that we're defending both lanes. I mean, like 3 musketeers, skelly dragons, Roy Recruit, just like an absolutely crazy split lane pressure deck. And yeah, if you would have told me that I'm gonna play this deck soon, I would have told you, like, what the heck, dude, that doesn't make any sense. Really bad barbarians. Okay, perfect, barbarians, wizard. The good thing is, like, the wizard will die, so the 3 musketeers, or like the 2 musketeers, get 2 shots on opponent's line, or like opponent's tower. And I might just go now for my royal recruits in the back, and hopefully getting some value. So I might just, okay, I'm just gonna do it now. Okay, interesting. Also, like, man, I'm kind of thinking about it. He has Fireball, Wizard, Barbarians. There's like a ton of cards which are absolutely hard countering me, so I'm kind of still need to find a way of winning this one. I might just go Ghost here. And I might just go Skate Ranks opposite lane. I'm also going to go Heat there. And let's see how he's going to stop this. So the Heat is going to heal up the Royal Recruits. He goes in for Barbarians there, but this means that we're getting a ton of damage on the opposite lane. And I'm just going to go for my Barbarian Barrel here. Goblins. And I might just go now for... Do we not... maybe I should have done Ghost. But maybe it's also okay. Like, just 1 shot is okay. I don't even know his win condition, dude. This is like a... I don't know, I don't want to say E-Giant, because if he has E-Giant, I'm just going to give up, basically. Wizard, Barbarians, sir. You're playing Electro Giant Wizard, dude. Not like E-Wiz, the normal Wizard. The OG Wizard. Okay. So, I might just give up. I might just chill here. Bro, what the heck, dude? I need to go Heat Spirit here also. I think his defense, to be fair, I couldn't have defended that better. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really clean defense. So even like the 3 musketeers were kind of looking surprisingly, the barbarian build was the perfect time to distract the wizard. And I think now we should have a really okay position. I'm just gonna go for Royal Recruits. To be honest, I don't know how we are defending, like how we're like getting damage and defending E-Giant even with like this type of massive elixir advantage. But yeah, this is what we are gonna find out hopefully soon. So I'm just gonna go for my Heat Spirit here. Hopefully healing something up. Let's go. Not bad. I think I'm just gonna go for another collector here. And I think we're just gonna do the same thing again. Going in with Royal Recruits in the back. The good thing is so far we got the elixir advantage. We got the damage advantage. So as long as we're like keeping up this advantage, we should win. But it kind of sounds easier than it really is in game. So using my 3 musketeers split here. Goes there. Barbarian Barrel there. Heat Spirit is coming down. Heat Spirit is great. To be fair, I don't know like about this E-Giants. I don't know about this E-Giants. I'm just gonna go for another Royal Recruits here at the bridge, because I think I can be aggressive here. So he goes in Barbarians, not the best Barbarian placement. I mean, he can't be the best player in the world when he's playing this type of deck. So we do got now a charge there from the Recruit. He goes in for Fireball on top of this. I don't know about this Fireball. Oh, let's go! 1 more step! Let's go! We did it! We beat Electro Giant, Fireball, Barbarians, Wizard, Tornado, and we are finishing today's video. An absolutely remarkable spot, to be fair. Like being top 147, winning all of the games as always. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel if you guys want to see more Clash Royale content, which deck you guys want to see next on the channel, and check out another video here or there.